Good morning. Welcome to Mitch's Motivational Monday. I'm Mitch. How are you guys doing today? Man, what a great weekend. Just got back from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania yesterday, and just a fabulous time had with so many amazing people. And, coming home along the journey home, had some time to think. And, I really wanted to come on and talk today about something that helps draw us to other people besides energies. I mean, it kind of goes along with energies, but one of the things I think it's most important to keep in mind and to focus your energy on is integrity. I think integrity is something that's definitely overlooked, and it's one of those things that, man, it just gives you so much, provides so much value. If you don't have, all we have at the end of the day really is our word. And if people can't take your word at face value for what it means, for what it stands for, then what do we really have, right? I mean, it's all you got. It's all you got. You know, the definition of integrity says that we live in accordance with our deepest values and we're honest with people and we always keep our word. Those are probably the three biggest things. And coming to live by those rules, coming to live within that moral value, right? Having integrity is a pretty deep thing. A lot of people say, well, I'm an honest guy and I'm an honest person and yada yada, and you may be, but do you have integrity? Can somebody trust you with their words? Can somebody tell you something and you hold that close to your chest, right? That's trust. And I think, I talk a lot about these specific values like trust and now integrity that I'm speaking on, and positive mindsets, and all of these things kind of interlock with one another. They all kind of go with each other. And so I wanted to talk about this today and basically say, what is it that you surround yourself with, right? Do you surround yourself with people that lift you up, people that provide you value, and do you also give value to those in return? There's people out there that do nothing but steal your value. They steal your energy, they drain your positivity, they feed off of what you can do for them and don't return the favor. No, that to me is a pretty shallow way of living. And I think people like that, it's kind of like the ocean, in a sense that you can sit in a bay and you could sit in shallow water and you can see all these nice things, right? All the pretty coral and stuff like that. But when you go into the depths, when you get deep, when you go beyond that surface, well beyond that surface, and you see the depths of a person, you really start to see them for who they are. You start to see them for what they value. And I think value to us is something that's important. What do you value? Do you value relationships that build you up? Do you value relationships that help you to be a better person? And those I think are important steps as well. Surrounding yourself with those people. The other thing is, consistency, right? So when we are consistent as a person, when we're consistent with our actions, when we're consistent with how we treat people, that consistency helps to build that integrity, helps to build that trust that people have in you. And that's a big thing, man. I mean, a really big thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is how we live our lives, what we choose to do with our lives, what we choose to do with our energy makes or breaks who we are. And I've said this before, I think, when we leave this world, people will only know us as a memory. So the best we can do is try to make it a good memory for them or for anybody else for that matter. I mean, that's how I want to be remembered. I want to be remembered in a positive light. I don't want to be remembered as this guy that just, kind of shallowly lived through life. I don't want to be known as that. So have integrity, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and be honest with yourself. I think that's one of the bigger things too, is to be honest with yourself. many of us try to convince ourselves that what we're doing is right, or we try to convince ourselves that, you know, what we're doing is for the right reasons. And when we start to really look to the depths, is that really the case? Are those really the reasons that we're doing things? Is that really our agenda, to do nothing but be positive for someone else? What do we hope to gain out of that? Now, I can say for me, my only hope of gain is to build community and gain friendships, gain relationships. You know, that's ultimately the gain that I'm looking for. That's my agenda. My agenda is to build everyone up around me and surround myself with them, because now they're lifting me up. Think about that. There's a lot to be said about that. You know, you're either deep or you're shallow. So it's your choice. You know, look at things around you. Look at the people you idolize. Look at the people, not idolize, it's not really the right word. Look at the people you put on the pedestal, right? And ask yourselves, are they there for the right reason? Do you hold them at a high regard for the right reason? Some we do, and some we learn later that we were wrong, that we don't want to, you know, and we take them off that pedestal. Because I think what's in here gives us value. What's in here makes who we are, and the money, crypto, all that stuff, that doesn't make who we are. That just gives us a tool to use to do things for people, to do things for ourselves. There's nothing wrong with doing stuff for yourself. I just don't happen to be that materialistic of a person that I need to surround myself with all these amazing things. I'd rather surround myself with amazing people, and have people believe in me, have people trust me. And yeah, that to me, that's probably the most important message that I could ever give somebody. You know, do what you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to do something, do it. And if you can't, own up to it and flat out tell them why. I mean, it's the best thing you can do. On that note, I think I've covered all of those things that I wanted to cover. Just putting a lot of thought into this stuff, and, you know, trying to make sure that I provide all of you with a message that reaches you, that you enjoy the words that I speak, and that they mean something to you. And, you know, I am a very positive person. My spirit is always elevated 99% of the time. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and because I enjoy bringing it to you and doing this motivational channel for all of you to enjoy. And please, if there's any feedback, if there's anything that any topics you guys want to talk about, let me know. I'd be happy to entertain those and see what I can throw out there. Might be some good stuff. So please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And let's go from there. But keeping this within my 10-minute range, you know, guys, I hope you have a great Monday. Get out there and do something positive for yourself. Get out there and do something for someone else. And it's amazing how you feel at the end of the day, knowing that just one little act of kindness did wonders for someone else. You know, all it takes is a minute. I remember one time I was driving here, actually, and I was at the rest stop. Normally when somebody approaches me, I'm kind of standoffish, you know, and this kid came up and he's like, "Hey, mister," he said, "do you by chance have a wrench?" And I'm like, "Oh, it just so happens I do, you know, a pair of pliers." And I said, "What's up?" And he goes, "Well, my heater hose broke on my car, so I'm trying to kind of fix it." And I'm like, "Oh, here, let me give you a hand." You know, so I went over there and was talking with him for a few minutes and helped him out, and was able to, you know, get the clamp loose and hook up his heater hose so that he could make it to a gas station, probably a couple miles away from where that rest area was. And the kid was so grateful. And it's like, that didn't take anything, really. It took a few minutes of my time. So, and that helped somebody else to be able to continue on their journey. Good stuff. So when you get out in life and you start looking at and you start looking for things, you notice things, you see things differently, you see little acts of kindness that are easy to give out there, and as small of a gesture it is as it is becomes such a large impact to other people. So think about that. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this message, and please, please, please leave me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for more happy crap coming along the way here at Westwood. I got a bunch of stuff going on at the Westwood house. We call it the Kaz house. That's going to be a pretty incredible project. Just getting into that last week. Yeah, my back still hurts, but you know what? It's only temporary. Everything's temporary. So you guys have yourselves a great week, great Monday. Enjoy and live life. Man, I'll tell you, don't miss a minute of it. Have a good one. Love you all. Peace.